Amanda, here's the toughest thing is that these models still are not in agreement so close to landfall. So let's break it down for everybody here.
So since they are not in the best of agreement yet on the exact location, you need to have your guard up still. Very much still in the cone, Tampa Bay. So please be careful. Please take the necessary precautions. Stay put in your safe space. And if you are not evacuated yet, you need to evacuate now. The 5 a.m. advisory shows us that the wind field, the system is expanding. It's growing larger just in general, meaning that those winds are even going to be more powerful. And we do see that the millibars have dropped, right? So we're at 907 millibars, meaning that pressure has dropped. The system has strengthened overall. The wind speeds are still sustaining themselves at 160 miles per hour. If you're just tuning in, no major changes. Milton is still a Category 5 hurricane. It is still ferocious and it is growing in size. However, we do see that the global models are showing that vertical wind shear today starts to come in and play a major role in the system. So right now we're seeing that it's really not combating very much, but what we do want to make note of is the fact that we have the system going to interact with that vertical wind shear for today. So that is going to allow to see this system to basically drop and continue to weaken. So that's a good point to make at this point. We do know that the system is going to continue then to have to combat this wind shear as it makes landfall as a Category 4 hurricane in our area. So otherwise today we do know that you need to hunker down. The landfall potentially at 11 p.m. tonight, so please be careful. Otherwise, we want to get over to some of the impacts with Mike Prangley right now. The exact line looking like it's moving over towards Bradenton and Sarasota.
That's right. So not much change on the track. In fact, the National Hurricane Center discussion said there's still disagreements. Some of the models, they think some are too far south. American models going north. So we've got to keep our guard up, all of us, as far as where that wobble is going to be, the next wobble to the south or the north. Regardless, we know it's going to be a major hurricane as it makes landfall. So you see the very latest line here still coming through the Bradenton, Sarasota area, and then up toward Duet and up to Lake Wales in Polk County. So wide and far-reaching impacts, major impacts throughout much of the state of Florida is the one thing we know. As we go into the timing, it still looks like as we go through this afternoon, the wind and the rain will pick up, and then we're going to be watching the surge as we head into late tonight, and it looks like most of those high tides would be as we head into after midnight and first thing tomorrow morning. So the tides not really lined up very good because this eye wall could actually make that landfall, it looks like, as we head between about 11 o'clock tonight and 2 a.m. on Thursday. So again, wind, rain picking up. We'll take a look at radar. We're starting to see some big bands of rain starting to move from south to north. And of course, we will continue to watch this and have those impacts county by county coming right up.